Hey guys, so with the Double Experience weekend arriving early this year from the 31st of August to the 3rd of September, I decided to make a top 5 skills to train video. Let's go. So at number 5 we have FLETCHING. Now FLETCHING is a viable skill like many other skills in Runescape, and on Double Experience weekend you can get up to 1.5 million FLETCHING experience per hour if you're doing broad hours. Now because FLETCHING is a pretty slow and boring skill if you train it without Double Experience weekend by FLETCHING bows, I kind of recommend to do this on Double Experience weekend because it costs like 50 mil for 99 on Double Experience weekend. Now 50 million GP might sound like a lot to some lower levels, but for 99 that's not too bad, as you can get it out of the way in just like half a day on Double Experience weekend, which is insanely fast. And I just recommend training the skill, as it is a very boring skill to train without Double Experience weekend, and on Double Experience weekend you'll be done with it pretty fast. Now on Double Experience weekend, I do recommend you join the Portables French chat to get a free portable in a certain world, as portables can be quite expensive, especially if you're training yourself. And at Portables FC, usually during Double Experience weekend, there's a lot of people training at the same time. Pull scores are going off, so you're getting even more bonus experience from that. Excuse the jump cut there. Now at number 4 we have combat skills, and that means any combat skill. Now I bet there's going to be people in the comments saying, yeah, you gotta train combat through Slayer, but on Double Experience weekend, if you want to smash out a few combat 99s, if you hate combat and you're at level like, let's say 90 on a few skills, you can easily do a few 99s in 2 days. So if you have done all your buyables, which I recommend doing first by the way, the best thing to do in Double Experience weekend is save money by training skills that cost money, and combat doesn't really necessarily cost money. But I do recommend training combat, as you can get so much experience per hour. I mean, you can get experience up to 2 million plus doing certain methods. Now I have a huge variety of combat guides or combat experience guides on my channel, and I have a 99 and 120 guide. So if you're unsure on where to train or what to train on during Double Experience weekend, check those out. I'll link them in the card section and the video description. Moving on. Now on number 3 we have construction. Now this is a Bible skill as well, just like herblore or summoning, but this skill is super click intensive. Now on Double Experience weekend you can get 1.6 to 1.7 million experience power with prom brokers, which require mahogany planks, and you know, it's so fast to smash it out on Double Experience weekend. You can get it within a day, 99, and maybe even 120 in the entire weekend if you're no-lifing. But this skill is horrible to train without Double Experience weekend. You're going to save money by doing it this way, and you're going to save so much time, because for every hour that you train a Double Experience weekend, it means that you will have to train 1 hour of click intensive awful construction less if you were doing it without Double Experience weekend. Now, construction is still an expensive skill even on Double Experience weekend, so I recommend you get your supplies now if you haven't already, as the prices will go up all the way up to Double Experience weekend. Now at number 2 we have HERBLORE or HERBLORE. I am not exactly sure how you pronounce HERBLORE or HERBLORE, but this skill has a variety of uses. Adrenaline potions, overloads are pretty much the main reason you want to be training HERBLORE. I myself have never trained HERBLORE to that level because I'm a noob, but this skill is super useful if you're going to start bossing or you're inter-bossing or high tier PVM. Overloads are essential for that, and I recommend you train the skill. Now it is pretty expensive, and I'll leave a link in the description to a wiki page, which is a calculation, let's say kind of sheet of which potions you can make, and you can see the GP per XP per potion there calculated all for you, and you can then by yourself look which potions at that point in time are the most worth buying and give you the most experience for the most amount of money. I mean the least amount of money, wow. Ugh. But yeah, this skill is super worth training on Double Experience weekend. Now then again, this is a skill you can train with the portable well, and I recommend you join the Portables French chat on Double Experience weekend and you ask a world where a well is situated at, because this will give you 10% more experience and you'll have a chance to create an extra potion, saving you some money in the long run or getting you some extra overloads if you're making overloads. I do have a 99 Herblore guide on my channel, but it might be a bit outdated, but I'll leave it in the card section anyway. Now at number 1 we have summoning. Summoning is the fastest skill in the game to train on Double Experience weekend, and I've gotten 120 myself last Double Experience weekend, and you can get experience rates of 5 to 8 million experience per hour, but you can also get up to 16 to 20 million experience per hour using blue talismans, making the Geyser Titans. Now this skill has a variety of uses. You can use it for skilling, you can use it for combat, and it's essential for high tier PVM using Steel Titans, Pack Yaks or Pack Mammoths. And I just recommend you train the skill. I do have a 99 summoning guide, and the way you train this the fastest is by going to Tavily, selling a noted item to the shop, and then buying it back. This is very cheap, and it doesn't really add up much to the cost, so I recommend you do this. This is the fastest way to train summoning, and running is just a waste of your time. It really is. Now, if you haven't gotten your charms for 99 summoning yet, I suggest you go and find your charms or go grind them right now, as you still have a few weeks till double experience weekend. Now, I have a guide in the description and in the card section of the video called AFK Aggression Potion Charm Farming or Diagonal Farming. Now, you can do Diagonals for charms as well with the cannon, but that's more expensive. So if you're a mid-tier player and you want 99 summoning or a certain summoning level, you can get 300 plus crimsons an hour by just using aggression potions and mid-tier armor and weapons at Diagonals. So I suggest you check that out if you're interested in that. And yeah, this is definitely the best skill to train during summoning, because you don't only save money, but you also save charms, because 120 summoning, for example, requires 200,000 crimsons or something if you do it without double experience, and 100,000 crimsons if you're doing it with double experience weekend. So that's a huge amount of time saved, because charms take a lot of time to collect, even with the fastest method. So yeah, that's why I suggest training summoning. Now, I also have some tips. You want to plant your farming trees or patches before double experience weekend hits, so when they are fully grown, it's double experience weekend and you can farm them for more experience. I also suggest that your invention blueprints, if you have any left or you haven't researched them yet, wait for double experience weekend, because you'll have a lot more experience to get from that for free, and you can get a huge amount of experience. I believe you can even get like a few million invention experience just from the blueprints alone if you've saved your blueprints from levels 50 to 99 or something. That's what I did last double experience weekend, I believe. But yeah, it's very useful to do that, and invention experience is only doubled 50% during double experience weekend, so you don't get double experience from disassembling, but you get more weapon or armor experience while training invention during double experience weekend, if you're wondering. And I also suggest you buy your supplies right now or buy them from a shop, because the prices will be rising all the time until double experience weekend, and on double experience weekend it's going to be super expensive. So good luck on double experience weekend, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful, and catch you guys later. Peace.